Well, hello, it's Bears back. I got a lock for you today, kind of a educational video, kind of. I've done one of these before a long time ago, but a lot of people don't go back and research and before they tackle a lock. They just get into it, you know. You have certain kind of cores. Now, the good cores like the ABUS and stuff like that, they may have a pin that you got to push down and then you shove the plug out. And there's another one, I'm not sure if that's an ABUS too, that you just pull the pin out and then you shove it out because the pin's just exposed. It's a limiter pin. And these are limited cores. What I mean by that is they only turn so far. They go one way and not the other. Now, in the cheap locks like this Sepox, you're guaranteed to be a fishbone core, what I call a fishbone core. They have ribs that go down with empty spots in between. On one side, this side, and those driver pins ride on those ribs. And if you push that limiter up and you pull a little bit, those pins are, and you have it turned, those pins are going to drop down into those. Now, once that limiter's up, you can turn it the other way. But then you got a big valley cut in there. So everything's going to drop down in that side too. So to gut these, you really need to keep it key up. Okay? And that's the best way to do it. If you even want to gut them. I really don't think it's worth it myself. But I've seen a lot of people go with the old grind the top off of this, and then what you got to do if you want to keep the lock, you want to keep this core in that, then what you have to do is once you've ground that down and you've gotten rid of the spring and you got the pin, you got to tap it, and then you put your pin back in, and then you put a grub screw back in that to hold that pin in so that it actually works again. When I don't think you really need to do that. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But let's see if I can show you what's going on here. Let me try to get some light in the right spot. I got to get around the camera, guys. So camera, iPhone. But if you can see in there, that's not very good. Let's get it higher. You can see that last pin in there. That's the fifth pin, and then just after that, there's a dimple right there. Well, that's where the limiter pin is sitting, right there, and it's cut into the core. Well, it's cut in really deep. Okay, so that wall right through there is pretty thin. So all you need to do, it should work. I'm not going to guarantee it right now because we're on the fly here. All you need to do is break through that wall back here. And I'm going to, I can't even see, I'm looking. I got to get more light, guys. This isn't working. This may be too big to break through. Might have got it. Sorry, I moved that out of the way. To break through that little wall to push your limiter up, I don't think I got in there. I don't know if I'm in there or not. Got to find something to feel it. Yeah, we're through. I think. Should be through. Let me wiggle it a little bit. Now I'm going to take another look, see if we broke through that little hatchway there. I can't, wow. See if you can break through that. I can't see it. I don't know if I was pushing on that or the other pin or what. I'm going to have to try something else. I need let's try this little Allen wrench maybe. I think that's too big to get in here, but yeah, it's too big. I should have planned this out a little better, guys. I'm trying to find there's a smaller one. I don't know if that's too long. Yeah, it's probably too long also. Trying to look through the camera and doing stuff just really is not. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, I think I am through. Right there. Okay, so what you do then is, once you're through, I hope I'm through, I'm not pushing on the 5th pin. All you got to do is shim it straight through from there. Once you get that up, and just like you would a normal back shim part, you get your shim in there. It'd be better in a vise, but had a vise to hold it. Let me get the vise out. I'll be right back. Okay, we're in the vise now. I had to adjust the camera and all that. And we have our shim started against that last pin, and we've broken through this back part. So now, I'm going to try not to get in your way too much. We have to push that up, that limiter pin, up till this shim goes in. And the reason I'm doing it this way, without the key in, I think we're there. I think we got it. Is because with the key in, you could push that core right on out, and then you'd be in trouble. So we'll see if I'm there or not. If I can run this through. You got to hang on to that core, that's for sure. Don't let it push out on you. So let's take the key, hold on to the shim, and oh, this is tough. I don't want to screw up that shim too bad. Okay. All right, it's in a little bit. Now it's going in. All right, let me get this vise out of the way. All right, now our shim's all the way in, right to the front. And I got the shakes again right now. And then you can push it right on out. You got your shim, you got the plug follower. Here's your core. Fully done. You didn't have to modify, you didn't have to tear it apart. Nothing. Then you can just run it like a regular lock when you dump it out. So when you put it back together, just do it the same way. Make sure your key's in, make sure your shim's in. I mean, once you get your pins all set, you just shove your shim in and then run it back the other way, you know, just like a regular gutting. So that's the easiest way to do one of these, is without having to grind off the top of one of these plugs and go through all that. You can just do it normally. Just break that little. Well, let me show you how deep that is. we were talking about that. I just think I lost all the pins, but no. Look how deep that, if you can see this, look how deep that gouge is, and all you got to do is break through right there. And it doesn't take a lot. I mean, you have to have a little push on it. I mean, you got to really, okay, but you can break right through and push that pin up. So that's really all you need, guys. So that's my video for gutting these fishbone Sepox locks without having to do a whole lot of real trouble. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Stay legal and have fun. Bye.